Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John, and as you can see, I've just taken delivery of some amazing Vinegar Syndrome slips from my good friend Craig Burton. So let's see what they are. Okay, so I've taken the liberty of taking my address off here. Obviously, I want to thank Craig once again for sending this across to me. Actually, it's come really quick, expertly packaged, as you can see here. Now, Craig got in touch with me and said he's had a few things he'd like to see if I was, if I would like. So when I saw what he was offering, I thought, yes, please. And Craig has given me a brilliant deal on this. So I'm going to leave a link to all of Craig's social media. His Instagram account is live at the moment. Also, his YouTube channel isn't up yet, but it's there, but it hasn't got any videos on as of yet. But that's coming quite soon. So we'll go in here and look at this. I don't have to tell you how good these Vinegar Syndrome slips are, but I'll take you through them because they are absolutely amazing. They are the best slips that are out there. And I'm going to say, for the quality of them, I can't believe how good the quality is on them. So let's go through these. This is Thriller, A Cruel Picture. Banned by Swedish censorship. Try saying that about 20 pints. And just to show honestly, these, it's the card. I don't know what card they use, but they're so thick, they're so heavy, they're so tactile. There's spot gloss in here. Look at that there. Look at that. It's absolutely. This is a great film. I've seen this film. There is two versions of it. I've seen the more extreme version. I need to get and see the other one. Yeah, brilliant. So that's Thriller. Not to be confused with Michael Jackson's Thriller, obviously. Next up is Graduation Day. There are 200 seniors in Midvale High and 7 days till graduation. The spot glossing on this one. If you can hear a mower in the background, that is the Debs mowing the lawn. Yep. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That's like the whole thing is spot glossed. Well, nearly. I've seen this film. I've got this film on 88 Films release on the Slasher collection. I think it was number 1 on the Slasher collection. Massively out of print. Embossing. I mean the embossing on here. Just everything to do with the slip. That's a lovely slip, that. Got to say. I mean, when Craig showed me a video of what he was putting out, I thought this is great. But when you see them in the flesh, it's just next level. That's a lovely slip, especially in the flesh. So that's Graduation Day. Next up is one that Craig said is one of the hardest ones to find on Vinegar Syndrome. And once these slips go out of print, mind, you've had it. It is Spookies. A Night of Unrelenting Terror. Even the simple ones that they do in premise, simple designs are absolutely brilliant. Look at that eyeball. If I can get that in focus. Saw this film a long time ago. I have got it on the 101 label, or 101 label. Yeah. That's some brilliant artwork there. So that's Spookies. Next up, when Craig said, what do you think of these ones? This is one of the ones where I thought, I've got to get this. And it stars the amazing Cynthia Rothrock in Undefeatable. And I think that some of these are 4Ks. It's heavy. Heavy embossing, obviously. Lovely quality on the slips. Are so tactile, these slips. That spot gloss in there. Now the spot gloss in here, it's spot gloss obviously, but the raised lettering feels almost like rubber. Strange feeling, but I love this artwork. I do think it's quite gaudy, but I like the fact it's gaudy. Simplistic, but not in a way. If that makes any sense. Yeah, amazing artwork. Actually, we're like I say before, we're massive fans of Cynthia Rothrock, so this was a no-brainer. Next up is another one that's an amazing slip. It is Madman. The 4K on here is absolutely sensational. Band Video Nasty as well. I'm going to say, is it section 2? Great movie. Actually, the Blu-ray, if you get the Blu-ray on an Arrow these days, I know Arrow have just put the 4K out, but even the Blu-ray looks sensational. It's a 4K remaster. So this is one of the best 4Ks of a Band Video Nasty in my estimation. Look at that picture there. Yep. What's he called? Madman Mars. Don't pick an argument with him. Next up is Schizoid. And I believe this is a double bill with X-Ray. Bobby Benton. Bobby Benton. What a name. In Boston. Yeah, this is a double bill. A 4K double bill. With Schizoid. Klaus Kinski movie. I haven't seen this one. I have got them on the 88 Slasher Collection series. Haven't got this one. Haven't watched this one yet. But I think I was waiting for the 4K actually, if I'm honest. But this one is such a good movie. It's bad, but because there's that, it's one of these movies I talked about before. There's that many red herrings in this movie. Everybody, when they look at the camera, puts this music on as if they're the killer. They're the killer. So literally everybody in this movie is the killer. That's the way it portrays it, and I think that's fun because of that. So that's X-Ray and Schizoid. Klaus Kinski. Next up is one, a 4K I've heard so many good things about. And I thought, yeah, I do need to get this in the collection because I haven't got it yet. It is the Amityville Horror. Oh yeah, look at that. Get Out. Not to be confused with Get Out. Actually, I could double up for a sleeve in that one, couldn't it? Slip. Only joking. Great artwork there. Haven't seen this movie in such a long time. Although I've got to admit, my favourite one of these is Amityville 2, The Possession. I just think it's such a good movie. And you can't get your hands on it these days for whatever reasons. Probably there's some rights battles or something, as usual. So that would be great to get. These ones I'm going to pick out in a sale from Vinegar Syndrome. I'm going to get the actual movies to go with this. But the slips are these, they're the ones that are the most collectible part of the Vinegar Syndrome releases, as you know. And once they go out to print, they go out to print. Next up is Flesh Eater. Now, this fella here, Bill Hinsman, he is the original zombie in Night of the Living Dead. Now, I think what he did was he's actually made this movie. And yeah, what a slip that one is. Revenge of the Living Dead. I think I've seen this a long time ago. Was it released on Vipco? It just says that to me it was. I do think that I got this out the video library way back when. I don't think this is a 4K. I think this is a Blu-ray. It might be a 4K. I don't know. But I do know that's the original zombie from when, you know, they're coming to get you, Barbara. That's the zombie that comes up and has a fight at the start of Night of the Living Dead. And he actually went and starred and directed into this one. As far as I know. Pretty sure that's a thing. Obviously, playing on the fact of Revenge of the Living Dead. Lovely slip. Well, they're all lovely slips, aren't they? And last up is a really good slip. It is the Boogyman, or the Boogyman. You Haven't Got a Prayer. In Boston as well. Yeah. Amazing. So that's all the slips. So, I mean, they are incredible. But I've got another box there, another package there, full of box sets. So let's look at them. I want to thank everybody for watching our video when we went to London. Had a good time making that one, actually. And Deborah's actually, she said it was about the comments on it. She says, oh, I was reading, I says, oh, you've actually read the comments. She says, yeah, I did. And I said, that'll be a first. So first up is this. Andy Warhol's Frankenstein. What a set this is. Simplistic, but brilliant. Don't forget in here, this. I like what you can't hear them when I'm talking about it on my laptop because it just noise cancels everything, but these are absolutely solid. And also in here, if that's not enough, you get these two slips. You do get you get the 4K, and the 4K is absolutely sensational, mind. But you do get these ones here, you do get the 3D version, which I've seen actually is quite good. I love this whole slip inside a slip. Doesn't need to be there, but it is amazing. So that's Frankenstein, or Andy Warhol's Frankenstein, or Flesh for Frankenstein. Next up is one I'm really wanting to see, and I'm so glad. This is another one I thought, this is an amazing one to pick up because it's so hard to get your hands on. It is The Sadness. Everyone talks about this one being so extreme. Well, that's music to my eyes. That's because I'm looking at that. Music to my ears. Look at that. Look at how that embossing, that's spot glossing looks. What is, oh, that goes as well. Yeah. Incredible. Don't know anything about this movie, which is what I like to do. I don't like to find out too much about these and just be wowed when I see them. All of these are in absolutely mint condition as well, which is brilliant. Nice cover, that. Very simplistic, spot glossing obviously. That's The Sadness. Next up is, well, it's Cynthia, so it had to be got. China OBrien and China OBrien 2. These are just, think these more, they're not the best Cynthia Rothrock ones because obviously she's deemed by, it's like an American spin on her movies. It's good, but the best action from her is in the Chinese movies, but it's still a good movie. I think it's so much fun. We'll have a really good time with it. It's lovely, isn't it? They look brilliant on the shelves, these. And then here you get a booklet. Remember, these were out in VHS. Used to watch them incessantly. Although I haven't seen them since the VHS days. Great artwork. Look at that. Now I believe that these are on separate discs. They weren't on separate discs on the Eureka one. So these ones should be in essence a little bit better quality. Next up is Mark of the Devil. Now I don't think this was a video nasty, but it should have been because it was really extreme for its time. 1974 I believe. Or it might have been a video nasty. Maybe on the section 3, possibly. Lovely hard box, as they all are. Really extreme movie, this. I'll have to hunt these down, like I say, in this sale. Just you can't go past these ones. And lastly, but by no means leastly, is Cynthia again, Swan of Justice. This is one of those, is it VSA ones? It's numbered, if I can say that. It's numbered out of 5,000, it's 4,387. Swan to Justice. Did I say it's VSA because the movie slots in the bottom there? But it's amazing to have these. In order to pick them up from it in a sale from Vinegar Syndrome, because I have them every couple of months, and I will fill these all up with amazing editions from Vinegar Syndrome. So once again, big thanks to Craig Burton for giving me the option to have these at a great price, and they'll look absolutely brilliant on the shelves, and I can't wait to add them to my ever-expanding Vinegar Syndrome catalogue. So some amazing Vinegar Syndrome slips there from Craig. I can't thank you enough for giving me the chance to own these amazing slips in perfect condition. So what I have done is, rather than just put them away in the drawer, ready for the ones when I actually pick these up online, I put them into their protective cases. I've made them, so that means I can put them on the shelves and I can keep them in fantastic condition, ready for when I get the disc to go inside it. I just want to keep them as safe as possible. So I'll just take you through them very quickly. I just think that these just look amazing when they're in this protective case. You've got my good friend Dave Ramsden. So there's that one. Now these are, I think, I'm going to guess, I don't know yet because I haven't looked into it. I don't know if these are 4Ks or Blu-rays. I think they're Blu-rays at this point. I think, but yeah, amazing to get these in these protective coverings. Again, ready for the discs. I can see a lot of these on eBay. You can get them here on eBay. Actually, some of them we can still get them with the slips on if you get them from Vinegar Syndrome, but I don't really want to buy the slips twice. But yeah. Also, Film Treasures. Speaking of that, I've just got myself another Vinegar Syndrome, one of my all-time favourites from there. And funny enough, it's not one of these ones. I went and got it because I want to get the limited edition slip on that because I've already got it twice already. This is going to be a third time triple dip. Can you believe it? But I'm going to get that and I'll show you what that one is. I've just ordered it today, so it'll probably be next week before I show that one. Undefeatable, can't wait to see this one. A lot of these ones I might have seen back in the day, but I really don't think I've seen these Cynthia Rothrock ones at this point. Yeah, do want to get to see this one. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I've heard amazing things about the 4K quality. And this is a great film. If you get a chance to see this one, it's so grindhouse, but really over the top. It's 4K as well, believe it or not. This is, if you get this from Arrow, the Blu-ray is amazing. The 4K will be stunning because the Vinegar Syndrome 4K is absolutely unreal. Like I say, one of the best video nasties on 4K. Boogyman as well. This is a video nasty, and it's also, I would have loved them to put Boogeyman 2 on there, but they didn't, unfortunately. But this is one of the best as well, one of the best 4Ks. It's amazing how good they can get these 4Ks of video nasties, band video nasties, in my estimation. This is the one I'm really eager to see. I just think that this is meant to be one of the most brutal films you'll watch, and I'm all about that. So the sadness, lovely box that, hard box, although you can't hear it for my noise cancelling microphone on here. Another one, really interested to see this. Swan of Justice. All these movies have got the similar title, haven't they? I mean, this has probably been probably been about 3 or 4 of these titles used, but brilliant. This is another one I want to see the. I like to see the 4K of this one because this is a really. I honestly thought this was band video nasty, but it wasn't. It must have missed by a slither, or nobody must have known about it, or it mustn't have been released at that point. And another one, beautiful box, and you get the bootleg here as well, as I showed you. But yeah, just and spot glossing as well. I like the fact that they put these things in. They don't need to put these slip covers inside a slip box, but they do. That's what it's all about. And last but not least, there's this amazing one of Frankenstein. Probably one of the funniest horror films you will ever see in your life. So there you go. So once again, thanks, Craig. This is just amazing. I can't wait to get the stuff to go into this. I will be looking online and picking things up gradually. And yeah, so thanks for watching. You take care, especially you, Craig, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.